Hi! In this video, I'm going to show you various ways for using water-based markers with brush tips. Brush markers should be used in the same way as watercolor paints. Apply the brightest shades first and finish with the darkest colors. The first method is ideal for the early stages as it produces very pale shades. First, apply a drop of color with the marker on the side of the sheet or on a separate piece of paper. Using a wet brush, sample the pigment from that spot and apply it on your drawing. Personally, I like to leave these spots as a part of the drawing, as the color sampler makes the entire work look interesting and professional. The colors applied in this way can be mixed. Wet on wet is an interesting technique which is suitable both for primer layers as well as finishes. Apply the pigment on wet surface using a brush or directly from the marker tip. That method works best on thick paper. Thinner sheets may wrinkle up and the drops of color may spread out to where you may not want them. In order to prevent this, attach the sheet to a thick pad using paper tape. One of the most popular brush marker techniques is to blend colors on a slippery surface. All you need is a document sleeve, place a white sheet of paper inside to see the colors better. People who specialize in lettering also like to use a white porcelain saucer for that. Sample the blended pigment using a brush of a blender. After drying, colors may also be applied directly from the marker tip. That will make the color particularly lively and the lines will be very clear. That's why this method works best at the very end. If you think that the contrast between the color borders is too high, or you would like the shades to blend more smoothly, you can blur them using a wet brush or a blender, provided that you use an adequate paper. You can also touch the tip of the marker to a different color to absorb it. This allows to achieve very interesting transitions. When touching markers together, make sure that the absorbing marker is placed at the bottom. An experimental technique may also be suitable for finishing. Use a dry brush to sample some pigment from the marker tip. Lines painted with the brush will be thin and very expressive. They are ideal for drawing hair, for instance. These are all the techniques I wanted to show you today, but I am sure that creative people will be able to find more uses. Feel free to experiment.